as I'm counting, I'm thinking about what my niggas doing right now. They ain't counting no $1.5 million cash. Half of them niggas ain't even married. Man, half of them niggas don't even got no house or nowhere to stay. If I tried to help all my homies out with this little $1.5 million, even though I know I got more money coming, how far would it go? Damn. I started to feel a feeling of depression at that moment.
With $1.5 million?
With $1.5 million. Cause guess what? I'm looking around and I'm like, shit, who else around me can I help get this? Of course, in my heart of hearts, I want everybody with me.
Few plots have been as shocking as the one involving Yung Joc and Kendra, his ex-fiancée. Yung Joc is a rapper and reality star who is well known for his extravagant persona. His love story had been a major plot point on the program for years, enthralling viewers with its highs and lows, but none could have foreseen the startling turn of events that would actually occur. His reputation from reality TV has long been intertwined with his music career, which used to be controlled by #1 records. He'd appeared to be madly in love with Kendra, but his relationship with her was what Love and hip-hop Atlanta fans were most interested in. While navigating the often tumultuous world of fame and money, the two looked inseparable and showed off their love for each other and their growing family. A bitter reality was exposed by Yung Joc in a series of emotional social media posts. His ex-fiancée Kendra was accused of stealing $3 million from him while they were together. Fans were left astonished by the announcement, which came as a shock. A deadly treachery that would eventually destroy their world was simmering beneath the outward shows of adoration. How such a horrible incident could have happened behind the scenes of their apparently perfect existence left them wondering. In addition to being a substantial sum of money, the amount was symbolic of the failed trust and loyalty, demonstrating the extreme depth of the betrayal. Joe's business was built on his charm and financial savvy, but he was unaware that Kendra had access to his money and was abusing it.
Fix it, because if you don't fix it, I mean, it's gonna be hard for us to continue the marriage, and it's gonna be hard for us to grow, which is gonna mean that what is the point?
Did you accept everything I came with when you said I do?
I did.
I did too, vice versa.
But it's just still a lot.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know how hard it is.
I don't expect you to just come in here and just have a simple conversation like it's just water that rolls off of a windshield. I don't, because I understand it's a lot of trauma tied to it.
In his posts and interviews, Yung Joc was candid about how Kendra had subtly entered both his personal and professional lives. I put my money, career, and emotions in her hands, yet she was robbing me instead of helping me. His remarks brimmed with anger and grief. While he was focused, Joc described how Kendra had gotten access to his money, investments, and business accounts by posing as a helpful partner. On his career in television and music by exploiting his trust, Kendra was charged with embezzling millions of dollars into her own pockets. Jay stated in one interview that the betrayal of everything was the main factor, not just the money. My accounts and all the things I worked for were accessible to her, and she stole everything. I didn't expect it, but now I recognize it as a carefully thought-out manipulation. Jake's secret was shocking and surprising to his fans. Following their experiences navigating challenges, raising children together, and enduring the highs and lows of their relationship, many found it difficult to understand that someone could deceive a loved one to this extent. When they discovered that Kendra, who had been shown as a loving spouse, had supposedly been concealing a sinister secret, many fans who have been following the couple's relationship on Love and hip-hop were dissatisfied. Not only was the cash theft shocking to fans, but the documentary also revealed the toxic relationship that had been growing between him and Kendra behind closed doors. She had corrupted not just his money, but also his friendships and family ties, he stated. Joe said Kendra had used her charm to drive a wedge between them and prevent him from recognizing the reality, causing him to become estranged from his loved ones. Things were always improved by Kendra, who made me feel like the something that made me doubt the people I cared about. Many admirers began to question how Kendra, who had appeared to be so dedicated and kind, could have such a dark side after these startling discoveries. How could she have concealed her behavior for so long if her relationship with Joc had been limited to manipulation? Above all, how was Joc going to respond to it? She understood how to make me doubt everything, Joc admitted, but now I see that it was all part of her strategy. It seemed so obvious. With the determination to regain control over his life and income, Yung Joc was not going to allow Kendra's betrayal to go unpunished. The rapper joked, "Even though I hate to admit it, I was unaware of what was occurring, but now I'm taking action," and quickly hired a team of lawyers to begin legal actions to recover the stolen funds. The issue was now one of justice rather than love. I'm determined to defend what's mine and make sure she confronts the consequences of her actions. The resulting legal struggle was intense, and Doc's team worked hard to recover the stolen funds. But despite the overwhelming evidence of the crime, Kendra remained silent in the media. When further details about their money came to light, it was clear that Joc's accusations had some validity, even if Kendra's lawyer claimed the charges were unfounded and that she had not stolen anything from him without his knowledge. Kendra's qualities her formerly devoted fans turned against her, calling her a crafty thief and demanding justice for the young Joc. The backlash was immediate and terrible. Suddenly, the woman who had been depicted on TV as a loyal fiancée was viewed as a villain, and her reputation suffered. In addition to being shattered by the betrayal she had tried so hard to conceal, the scandal had repercussions inside the Love and Hip Hop series, prompting viewers and cast members to question what they had witnessed over the years. As the court battle continued, it was a tragic moment for the reality TV community and a lesson to everyone that looks can be deceiving. The plan was a front in which they were all only pawns in Kendra's intricate strategy. Yung Joc was determined to seek justice despite the pain and betrayal he had experienced, and he had no plans to let this scandal stall him. "I have experienced a lot, but this won't break me," Joe stated. "I'll get past it. I will ensure that I am stronger than this." Does not take away from all that I have produced. The young Joc was sure that he had learned a painful lesson in trust and that his quest to regain control of his life had only just begun, but he was also uncertain that the battle to reclaim his stolen fortune would be drawn out and difficult, and that the emotional scars of betrayal would take time to heal.
We get to counting. As I'm counting, I'm thinking about what my niggas doing right now. They ain't counting no $1.5 million cash. Half of them niggas ain't even married. Man, half of them niggas don't even got no house or nowhere to stay. Damn. If I tried to help all my homies out with this little $1.5 million, even though I know I got more money coming, how far would it go? I started to feel a feeling of depression at that moment.
With $1.5 million?
With $1.5 million. Cause guess what? I'm looking around and I'm like, shit, who else around me can I help get this? Of course, in my heart of hearts, I want everybody with me to eat.
How to fix it, because if you don't fix it, I mean, it's gonna be hard for us to continue the marriage, and it's gonna be hard for us to grow, which is gonna mean that what is the point?
Did you accept everything I came with when you said I do?
I did.
I did too, vice versa.
But it's just still a lot.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know how hard it is.
I don't expect you to just come in here and just have a simple conversation like it's just water that rolls off of a windshield. I don't, because I understand it's a lot of trauma tied to it.